It's my absolute honor and pleasure to be talking to none other than Kapil Dev. Welcome to Bay Area. It was such a pleasure having you for 3 days over here. We've had a wonderful time talking to you, meeting you, and then knowing then the person behind what we see on pictures and other places. Welcome to the Bay Area.
Thank you very much. It was indeed a pleasure to be here. A wonderful time, a beautiful weather. I think some of the people didn't like the weather, a little cold. I enjoyed it because coming from Delhi, it's very hot.
Well, weather is something given by God. We can't do anything about it. I want to ask you this. A lot of people worship you, and we saw that over the last 3 days. Who is your hero? Who do you worship? Who is your mentor? Who do you look up to?
I think people keep on changing, your hero keep on changing because over the time you grow yourself and you meet different kind of people and time change, you realize, your thinking power is changed. But yes, cricketing hero I had, Vishwanath, who used to play with me or senior to me. And then I met a lot of people, who really inspired me. And Mother Teresa was really, to me, inspiration. She gave me so much strength. The way she have patience, have love towards the people is amazing. And then, Nelson Mandela were very, very close to my heart because I think he's a wonderful person. I didn't meet Mahatma Gandhi, but I met Nelson Mandela and, somebody who lived in a jail for almost 26, 27 years and come out and no hatred towards the people who put them behind the bar. So you can say that it's, those type of people inspire me or become my heroes.
Well, you named a lot of social activists. I'm sure that you are attached to the causes of people and what they live up to. Tell me, what is the cause that you work for? I mean, what is the most important thing that you want to change through all the power that you've acquired over time? What is that change that you're looking to leave behind?
I think there are a huge number of things one can do it in life, but I personally feel education is a very, very important thing. Through education, you can rectify a lot of problems. People start thinking, they have their own mind. Poverty can take you a lot of negative sides. So if you can take care of education, it can help the world, help everybody.
You tell me, sports is all about having the right nerve, I think, handling the stress because the world is looking at you. How do you handle that?
I think, I don't know how I handle, just I can say, when you start playing a sports over the period of time, you start learning how to deal with the situation. And you have to talk to yourself most of the time. Look, this is the best I can do and rest leave it to the God. But again, your effort and determination should not be, less in any side at that moment. And that's the most important. And if still somebody is better than you, you respect. But the mind and the thinking have to be so strong, you can achieve anything.
Well, I mean, sports, particularly cricket, is almost like a religion in India. But over here, it's a lot different. There are many other sports. Now, it is not considered mainstream. It's not mainstream as somebody's profession. How would you inspire the younger generation to pursue their passion? And how would you inspire them to take up sports, particularly cricket here in the US, as something that they would be living for?
Look, I never say you have to take up anything. You have to find your own ability and talent. Whichever ability or talent you have, look up to that. You don't have to say the third person is trying to do something, I have to do the same thing. No. At the time you realize who you are and what talent you have, and when you don't cheat to yourself, you achieve more or less whatever you want to achieve. And if somebody wants to play cricket, you just want to say good luck and just start believing in yourself. You can do it. That's very, very important. Self-belief is very, very important, not overconfidence. It's a very thin line between that. So you have to believe yourself. You have to work very hard. And I think 90% people knows their ability and talent. And when you don't lie to yourself, you know pretty well You can good in talking, you can good in writing, you can good in playing, you good in singing, and that's more important, what I feel.
Now, what has been the most important learning for you through this journey? Was there any time, any moment that you wanted to be somebody else, something else, or was it a path that you followed through your heart all along? And also, what would it have been? What would Kapil Dev have been if he was not a cricketer?
I don't know because I never thought apart from that. Yes, I think cricket gave me everything and gave me the step to look into the world. I think, and once you look into the world, then your thinking keep on changing. And what is most important is when you well travel, you automatically learn a lot in life. And second, you're not a master. There's other people who can be better than you. If you can take good point of other people and try to make a better life, that's more important.
We did India now. You've been our brand ambassador. I couldn't think of another name to even be parallel with you as a brand ambassador of India, representing India. What do you think about India that you want to represent to the diaspora, to the bigger world? What about India do you want to communicate to?
I think most important is the peace at this stage in the world is very, very important. Uh, you know, I don't know how people look at. I look at the world. 5% negative people are really spoiling our beautiful world. And if we can rectify those 5% people, and we 95% people should try to be closer and try to throw them those 5%, it will be wonderful. So I want a peace in my life, in my world, in my country, all around the world, where I don't have to travel the world and where I have to see, you know, everybody is doubting everybody. That's where I really feel sorry sometimes. So I want to change. There should be a peace in the world which give you strength in every department.
Now, peace has a lot to do with your condition of life. If you are happy, wealthy, healthy, I'm sure you're more peaceful. How can the diaspora, in your mind, help India come out of the poverty that is still lying and underlying, and we've not been able to do much about it? We're just scraping the top. How does the diaspora come to help in this situation, and what, in your mind, do you think would be the right approach and the right thing to do for us?
I don't know. I'm not aware about all the things, whatever I can understand. I think when you are educated and can't find a job, it's a very, very tough life then. So, you know, the peace meaning is you try, the government, our own government, America is a leader of the world. They have to find for everybody how we can make a better life in this world. And in my country, I would say all the politicians and the government should think how we can have a better roads, give facilities, electricity, water, all those things. These are the small things, but end of the day, you should not be worried about these type of things. When I look back, sometimes small problems are much more bigger than the bigger problem. You just, see this is the bigger problem. No, day-to-day life is very, very important to me. And we have to make sure everybody happy day-to-day problem. And yes, big problem will come and one have to look into that, rectify that. But to me is a small problem is much bigger than the big problem, what I see later.
Now, most people in the world would remember you as a cricketer, but we have seen you from close, and we've seen the warmth you carry in your heart, the love for people, and the softness, the calmness, the down to earth. I cannot even end all the compliments that I have for you. But how would you like to be remembered in the minds of the people as a cricketer, as a legend, as what? What do you want to leave behind? How should people remember you?
Just good Indian, that's good enough.
Good Indian and good what? Good. Define that person that is in you.
I think you have to be a good human being, that's what it is. God have given me talent in cricket, that doesn't mean one have to be arrogant and try to. The patience is very important. People love you. You have to be nice to them, smile, and maybe I'm a good actor. No, I think it's just your own nature, and I find if people love me, I have that much responsibility towards them to smile and meet them with a lot of affection.
Well, rapid fire round. Happiest moment.
The day I born,
Sad moment.
never seen that
Person you love the most.
myself.
What did you have to sacrifice in your life to be where you are?
I don't have to sacrifice. I think I have to work to be where I am.
Do you have a goal in life? Is there a goal that you're walking towards or running towards?
No, just have a great life and try to help those people. Bring smile on those people who the God is not so kind to them. If I can bring smile to those people, I'll be happy. That's my goal.
Anything keeps you awake at night?
Not really. Maybe a extra strong cup of coffee can keep me awake. Otherwise, I sleep on the table, on the chair, anywhere the time comes.
What makes you happy?
I think the movement, the friends, and the life. I see people's success that make me very happy.
The last question, your message to the diaspora, to all of us who look up to you, want to do something that you would tell us and we would like to follow and like to abide and like to be living for.
I think you must have a dream. I think it's important. Everybody should have a dream and try to fulfill that dream. And on a positive side, until unless you don't dream, you don't achieve. And don't waste your life. What I always say to everybody in the school, colleges I go, don't waste your life. Have a purpose to living in this world, and that purpose should be more positive than negative.
You said that you don't play cricket anymore. What is the next thing for Kapil Dev? What are you doing with all the accomplishments and all the learning and all that, the power that you acquired? What is next for you?
No, I don't have a power. I don't want to accomplish anything. I think whatever I done in sports, that's good enough. Rest is, I just play golf, I enjoy meeting people, different people. I think sometimes give me thrill to see other people's success, how they made it. Like I met in this Bay Area a lot of people who just come with the $10 or $100 to travel all the way to this part of the world and make a very success story. I think it's a very proud moment to know the people are there who work and day and night and try to achieve something, and they achieve. So those are the things give me a very big thrill and happiness.
A lot of you left India and came over here because some of us had to do it to carry India to the world, and that's why we are here. Whatever we do over here, whatever at least I do in this country, is all about connecting back to my roots. And the older we are getting, the more we are becoming Indian and everything to do about India. And I feel there's so much still to be done. Thank you so much.